Okay, so recently when I was at my dad's house in Pennsylvania, the house that I grew up in, I got up into the attic and got a box full of my Star Wars toys, which you can see in this picture here. Uh, you can see I had the TIE Fighter, the X-Wing Fighter, the Land Speeder, Han Solo gun, and the figures. And the thing that's not put together is the Death Star playset. So I had a pretty decent collection, and they've been in an attic for a long time. So I grabbed the TIE Fighter and brought it home with me. You can see that some of the parts turn yellow and others don't. This is what the yellow would look like. Now, this canopy on top was perfectly white, and these pieces stayed white. The rest all turned tan. Now, the way you fix that is you soak them in hydrogen peroxide. You can see this guy here, his whole torso was tan and the rest was white. And so the peroxide bath got him pretty much good as new. So I've been doing a restore project, and I soaked all those pieces in peroxide and got them white. These pieces here need to be replaced. So I got some replacements coming in the mail. They're not here yet. And these pieces here, the main body of the ship, they have electronics underneath and a battery pack and stuff like that. So I didn't want to just submerge them in peroxide. So what you do is you get peroxide cream. That's also not here yet. So I'm going to take the original stickers, which fell off. The adhesive just dried up and they all fell off. But they were all in the box. So I'm going to use the original stickers and reattach them. Okay, so now after I whitened the solar panels, I reattached the original decals. They look kind of beat, but for now I'm going to leave them like that because I suppose a TIE Fighter would look kind of beat after a few battles. But if I'm not happy, I can always take them back off and buy some new decals off of eBay. So I whitened these pieces. So they're as white as the wings are now. Because I'm not going to replace them like I said I was going to. What I'm going to do is I ordered some repair kits. So you see this one's broke off right at the end there. This one isn't broke off, but it's just broke enough that it doesn't work. So it's supposed to have a hook right there. And like this is the only part that shows when the ship's put together. You press this, the hook releases and the wing pops off. Because that part right there has a spring in it. The wing slides on and it clicks into this hook. Well, this is, like I said, this one's just broke enough that it doesn't work. So I'll have to cut that off right there. And then the repair kit slides on and crazy glue it right there. So that's that. Also, put that in the old peroxide bath. That's the windshield for the cockpit. It was quite yellowed and now it's pretty much clear. And that gave me the idea, since this is Don's Records, these are my 45 adapters because the brushed aluminum 45 adapters that come with 1200s suck. They're just complete trash. I mean, they're okay if you're just going to sit in your bedroom and play a 45 and it doesn't matter. But if you're doing a DJ set or whatever and you're playing a lot of 45s, these are great. They're called cones. I've had these for over 20 years. And I put them in the old peroxide. I noticed they were a little bit yellow. put them in the peroxide, and they look great. Okay, so I received the peroxide cream, and now I will apply it. And then after that, I'm going to put it inside an old water jug out in the sun, and that should be that. Okay, so got the pieces out here in water jugs, getting lots of sun with the peroxide on the, and you can see in a very short period of time that plastic is almost as white as the canopy, which didn't turn yellow like the rest did. So these are going to be done relatively quick. Okay, boys and girls, we're back, and my ship pieces whitened very nicely. I'm very satisfied, and that means that all the pieces are now whitened. And in the mail, we got our repair kit. All right, so we got our replacement tips here. And they just slide right on like that. And I got my adhesive, so I'm going to glue them on. And I got them glued on. Just like that. So I'll wait a couple hours, and then I'll start putting it back together, because the only thing I need now is the battery cover. Okay, so this motor, I've tried everything to get it working, and it won't work. So I'm going to say fuck that. But luckily, the LED light works. Okay, so I can put it back together, and the only thing I need yet is this battery cover. I received the battery cover, which goes on the bottom, right there. Goes on. Just like that. Now it's a little lighter of a white color than the rest, because it's not an original part. That's I just got the cheapest one I could find, so I got a 3D printed one off of eBay. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, well, that was a little tricky, but I got it going, got it back together. And every time I got it back together, one of the wings wouldn't stay on. So I went and I took the inside piece, this button, took it out again, and I took my utility knife and I cut off the excess glue around the tip and where, you know, around the whole thing basically. And after my third or fourth try, it finally worked. So here's one. And here's the other. Boom. Boom.
I told you what to say.
Sitting on the floor with me, in a circle big and free. Learn this game in just a snap and see how many things can clap. Clap your feet together as lightly as a feather. Now see if knees can touch, touch. Don't let them touch too much. Now bounce your body on the floor and do it more and more and more. Now clap your elbows, that's the deal, to see just how a seal must feel. Now wink your eyes, those pretty eyes that make your face look quite surprised. And now let's clap our hands, I say. We'll clap and say, hooray!
Words in papers, words in books, words on TV, words for crooks, words of comfort, words of peace, words to make the fighting cease, words to tell you what to do. Words are working hard for you. Eat your words, but don't go hungry. Words have always nearly hung me. Words of nuance, words of skill, and words of romance are a pill. Words are stupid, words are fun. Words can put you on the run. Mots pressés, mots sensés, mots qui disent la vérité. Mots maudits, mots mentis, mots qui manquent le fruit d'esprit. It's a rap race with a fast pace. Concrete words, abstract words, crazy words and lying words, hazy words and dying words, words of faith and tell me straight, rare words and swear words, good words and
those of you who come in late, we are now having a little cooking session right here on the scene. And we like this and have a ball.
One, two, one, two.
Nigga like the lip. For no reason at all, I can't recall if niggas roll a C's in my face. Down the hall, kicking it in the back of the school, eating chicken at 3. Wondering why's everybody always picking on me. I tried to talk and tell them, chill, I did nothing to deserve this. But when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared to deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock a nigga out. But now in 95, I was surviving as a man on my own. Fuck around with fat lip, yes, shit get blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. One, two, so listen here. Come on. There comes a time in every man's life when he's gotta handle shit up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in a squeeze, please. They got problems of their own. Therefore they count on 7 chicken shits. Don't get to heaven till they face these fears and these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. I played it cool just so some real shit won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than an evil redneck can let a helpless color figure. And as a victim, I am feeling low key. Still the keyhole itself got lower than me, so I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get something before they knocking out me. I don't sweat it, I let the bullshit blow in the breeze. In other words, just a breeze, yeah. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. It's 1995, and now that I'm older, stress weighs on my shoulders, heavy as boulders. But I told y'all, until the day that I die, I still will be a soldier. And that's all I told ya, and that's all I showed ya, and that's all I told ya. Calamity is ripping my sanity, can it be? That I'm a celebrity who's on the brain. Now don't be wishing of switching any positions with me. Cause when you in my position, it ain't never easy to do any type of maintaining. Cause all the gaming and training from entertaining is hella straining to the brain. But I can't keep running, I just gotta keep keen and cunning. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away.
jacket and a sad luck dame, hanging out the window with a bottle full of rain. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. Say roll, roll, the thunder in the roll. Some bitches never coming back here no more. The moon in the window and the bird on the pool. We can always find a million at a shovel or a coal. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. Said steam, steam under bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. A $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. And nobody's sure where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Roar, roar, the thunder in the roar. Some bitches never coming back in no more. Moon in the window and a bird on the pole. Always find a million at a shovel or a coal. Clap hands, clap hands. Salvation Army seem to wind up in the hole.